Hey everybody, if you're noticing that I'm a little quieter than usual, it's because it is 108 degrees outside. It's pretty hot, and so am I. So today I'm going to do a little bit of an introduction to this new series I like to call How Works. Basically, you guys put down in the comments and asking me how works. And after I pick my favorite one, I make a video about how that works. Today we're going to cover a little something called internal combustion engines. That's an internal combustion engine. See, you're already learning stuff. Now, on the surface, engines seem very confusing, but in reality, they are a lot easier than you initially expect. Now, most engines work exactly the same way, but to keep things simple, I'm going to start with a carbureted engine. So, the first step in how an engine works is probably the first thing that a lot of people notice. The air filter. Air gets sucked into the air filter. That's all you need to know about air filters. The air then gets sucked into something called a carburetor. The carburetor adds fuel. On modern engines, you can just as easily replace the carburetor with fuel injectors. Essentially, they do the same thing. Just fuel injectors do it better, while carburetors sound a lot gooder. This air and fuel mixture gets sucked in this thing called the intake manifold, which basically distributes the oxygen and gas to each cylinder. Let's take a closer look at the cylinder. So the first time the piston goes down, it gets filled with fuel and oxygen. Now you're probably wondering how the engine knows when to put the air-fuel mixture into each cylinder. Well, there's this thing with the camshaft that has different lobes. The lobes open the valves on the top of each cylinder, in accordance with the crankshaft. When a cylinder is down, the camshaft lobe opens a valve and lets the mixture in. Then when the camshaft pushes up, both valves close. Then the piston goes up and compresses everything together. The spark plug then lights this mixture, causing an explosion. This explosion forces the piston back down. As the piston goes down, the burnt gases, also known as exhaust, are pushed out. These explosions cause the engine to turn thousands of times in a minute, depending on how much fuel and air is mixed in. As a piston goes down, another piston goes up, which in turn turns the crankshaft. The crankshaft is immediately attached to the transmission, which it also turns, and I will cover those in a separate video. Now obviously this is a very dumbed down version of how it works, but obviously I am not engineering explained. I'm due the guy in the cars like 2 years ago. And basically a simple video of how everything worked would have helped me a lot, so now I'm making that video. Hope you guys enjoyed. Now, I'm tired and I'm going to bed because it's 108 degrees. Hope you guys have a great day. Peace.